Hey everybody, it's Sam from Scenthack.
Hey everybody, this is Sam and Nedra. You all remember Nedra, right, from Prada Candy? So today we are in New Brunswick in New Jersey, in the Rutgers campus, and we're gonna be talking about, what are we talking about?
Red Musk.
Yeah, Red Musk when you are having So today we're talking about the Red Musk Perfume. We just sitting in this beautiful spot in New Brunswick. You know, New Brunswick. Have you been to New Brunswick?
Not really. Only driven through. I never really stopped here.
Yeah, I've been here a few times. You know, I actually went to Rutgers for a little while. You know, so I used to like frequent this area a little bit, driving around. It's one of the beautiful campuses you could find. If you're familiar with the Rutgers, the football team, I guess they are almost popular. You know, they're not doing great in college football, but you probably heard of Rutgers. You know, so you know, but they're great. They have a great school, great campus. You know, so the Red Musk I have here, and I was saying before, you remember Nedra from Prada Candy. You know, so she'll help us with the review. And generally, I remember I had it, and then you smelled it. Do you remember when you first smelled it? Do you remember what you got? What it reminded you of?
I remember. Let me smell it again. So the three main things I remember is the rose petal smell. It has like a cooked sugar smell, so like a not burning sugar but a warming sugar smell. It has like a citrusy, not too strong citrusy though. It's more like oranges, like a hint of oranges. I even smell a little bit of raisins.
Oh wow, that's interesting to me too.
Yeah, so raisins, I don't know if you've smelled, like opened a box of raisins and you've smelled like raisins that have been sitting over time, but it reminds me a little bit of those raisins. If you are a person that frequently uses Dove soap, this reminds me so much of Dove soap when you first open the box.
Oh,
so
wow.
What it smells like when you first open Dove soap, that it is really a strong smell. And I even have a little hint of the pine scent, like a pine tree, or when you first get a Christmas tree, you have like that whiff of pine. So that was really, really strong to me. I know that the scent has like a peppery scent, but I think I picked that up more as the like polish remover, like when you smell polish remover but from a distance. You smell polish remover, but you smell it from a distance. It's not too strong and it's not a stinky smell. It's just a smell that you notice. It's a noticeably like strong smell. So those are like the key things that I picked up from it. I think the two strongest ones are that rose petal, pink rose petal, and that cooked sugar smell. So if you've ever had like warm vanilla sugar from Bath and Body Works, take the vanilla out and that's what you're left with that warm sugar smell. The rose petal smell, it kind of reminds me of Marc Jacobs Daisy a little bit, but the Marc Jacobs Daisy is a lot softer. This rose petal smell is extremely sharp, so it's a really sharp rose petal smell with that sugary smell, that cooked sugar or warming sugar smell, like if you're going to make a pie or maybe you're making a marmalade or something, a glaze. That cooked sugar smell is what this reminds me of, mixed with that strong rose petal smell. So I'm thinking anybody that likes that rose petal smell, you would love this. This would be ideal for you. I know that this is a female scent, but when I smell it, I don't necessarily get strong female scent. This it's a unisex scent to me. I think male or female can wear it, and that's mainly because it doesn't have like a strong sweet tart scent, or it doesn't have necessarily a strong midnight blue scent. It's more of in the middle. Like it has a lot of different smells that could be either or. So it's not strictly feminine to me. I think if you are a male and you wore this, the feedback wouldn't be that you're wearing a perfume, but that it smells good.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I remember also smelling it, and I know I got, like, initially when I first smelled it, because I bought this, initially being prejudiced and thinking it's going to be like a unisex fragrance, because I have reviewed, I think I reviewed Black Mask, I have reviewed, I think White Mask, and some other masks. I have all the links to that reviews I have below this video, and you could check them out. So when I picked this up, you know, I was looking for a unisex fragrance, you know, and like you said, it has like unisex essence. Although sometimes it kind of geared towards a little bit of feminine, but it could also go unisex, you know, based on what you like. You know, and it was funny because when I smelled it, actually it was interesting because when I smelled it, I also got, I know I got the roses, you know, I was smelling the roses. I was getting a little bit of the, kind of like the sugar. And it was almost, I was like, this is like almost like a burnt sugar, you know, but I know it was not burnt, like the burnt smell, but it was like sugar on fire, you know. I remember when in Ghana, we used to make this candy. We used to have, actually there's two kinds of candies we will make. We'll make coconut candy with sugar and also like corn candy with sugar. And basically you put the sugar in the pan, and as it begins to brown, you put you put the corn or you put the coconut inside the sugar, and it all browns and hardens, and then we'll eat it. Very, very great candy. And soon as the sugar is about to get brown, that smell that you get, I got a little bit of that. And I was looking for it, but I remember Nedra smelling it, and she said we kind of like, she said, oh, they burn kind of the what do you say, the cooked sugar. Cooked or warming sugar. So you get a little bit of the cooked and warming sugar, you get roses, you know. So if you like roses, you're gonna love it, and the cooked and the warming sugar. I also, personally, at some point, I feel like I got a little bit of a sandalwood. It reminded me a tiny bit of Egyptian amber. You know, I did a review of Egyptian amber. All the links are below this video as well. And the part of it that has the sandalwood, a little bit of Egyptian amber smell, personally to me. But the cooked sugar and the roses are eminent. You know, they're a little bit more dominant to me. You know, generally, when I also smelled it, the first time I got, reminded me of this lady that I know. She's actually like an older woman. You know, she's actually my landlady. You know, so she wears a perfume similar to this. You know, she not necessarily remind me of her, but remind me of her essence. Like she's kind of like old but kind of classy, you know. She carries herself well. She's very well accomplished. She's very like business minded. People respect her. People listen to her. Sound like a little bit of in her 60s, you know. But the more time you spend time with it, so initially I had said, oh, this might be like something like a woman who is more like, who knows who she is. She's not like a little girl anymore. She's more like a woman, you know. And by initially but afterwards when I got to spend more time with the perfume, I realized that it has, the notes could take you to different places where different people could kind of like get to embrace the perfume and what, you know, it smells like, you know. So that's my initial impression, and I know you had Nedra's to our projection. I feel like you project decently. It's very hard now. Yeah, now we have some clouds, you know, but it's very hard now. But it projects decently. So if you're gonna apply, just apply a little bit, and you know, see how it goes and see how it smells like. For longevity, this is something that I feel like will last decently because it has a distinct smell. You know, personally, I have nothing in my collection that smells like this. It has a very distinct smell and it lasts for a long period of time. So, I mean, Nedra, what do you think in terms of how long this will last on your skin? I feel like there's some notes in there that's gonna last for a long time, maybe 5 or 6 hours on your skin.
Yeah, I think so. The scent overall is lasting. The rose petal scent, the sugar scent, and that like a really sharp, like citrus scent or oranges smell that I'm getting will last for about 8 hours. All of the other notes, like the polish remover and the like a couple of notes of pine in there, I think that fades after a couple of hours.
Okay.
But the overall lasting scent is definitely the warming sugar and the rose petal smell.
Oh, okay, cool. So, I know this. You said this reminded you of something. So, does it remind you of something that you have with you, or something you smelled before, in terms of like the uniqueness?
I don't think it necessarily reminds me of a one particular perfume. Some of the notes remind me of other perfumes. For instance, I smell Heavenly. If you've ever worn Heavenly from Victoria's Secret, or if you've ever worn that Daisy by Marc Jacobs, then it's kind of mixing the two. So I smell like a strong Heavenly scent mixed with a strong Marc Jacobs Daisy scent. So it's kind of matching the two. I don't know if you've ever mixed perfumes, but I play a lot around with different perfumes and different body sprays, and I mix them a lot, different lotions with different body sprays, and that's what it reminds me of. If I had to pick two perfumes and I wanted to say what they are, I would definitely say the Marc Jacobs Daisy and the Heavenly combined is what this reminds me of.
Okay. So let me ask you, so did you at some point feel like you got any pepper or cinnamon?
I know that it has that pepper scent, but I think that's what I'm picking up as the pine scent.
Okay.
Like that strong, maybe a sharp spice. I'm picking it up as pine and not necessarily pepper.
Okay.
But yeah, I can see someone saying it has a peppery scent. The cinnamon notes that I know that it has, not so much. I think I may be picking that up as the oranges or citrus.
Oh, okay.
And it's just not that powerful, but I could definitely see me picking up oranges and someone else picking up cinnamon, the cinnamon scent. And I'm just saying that from a sensory scientist type of deal. Like some things are perceived as another for one person versus another.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. So, okay, I see. Yeah, that's why but she has like it's always good to get different experiences with the oils. Yeah. So she got, because I know the notes. The reason why I asked her was I know the notes are listed as pepper. The top notes supposed to be pepper. The middle notes are cinnamon, and the bottom notes are musk and tobacco. So that's why I asked her. Sometimes you pick things that other people don't pick, and Nedra has a very good nose, very great nose, and I know she picks out some things that I have mixed. Now I personally didn't get any pepper or cinnamon, but I could say that maybe when I spend time with it, I might kind of pick a little bit out from it. But in terms of the musk and the tobacco, I could certify that I might maybe get like a little bit hints of it. So generally those were the notes. Very simple, very basic. I know you were saying that this is like more like, it's not necessarily feminine. You're saying it could also go for unisex.
Yeah, because it doesn't have necessarily a real perfumey smell.
Mm-hmm.
There's not a real perfumey smell to it. So there are some scents that are there that can be considered feminine, but once mixed with those other scents that are there, it's not necessarily feminine to me anymore. It's kind of a unisex smell because it's not a super sharp like sweet smell or a sour smell or a citrusy smell. It has a blend that can kind of go either way.
Oh, okay, okay. So well said, you know. So yeah, so unisex or feminine, you know, unisex or feminine. I mean, I'll give my final thoughts, and then and of course, Nedra will give her final thoughts on it. But yeah, so it's definitely very unique, you know. Um, you know, it's great on projection, it's good on projection, but it's definitely unique, and it's something that, you know, if you're interested in unisex perfume, something natural, something definitely natural, you know, like she was saying, it's not like kind of fragrant, but it's more like natural and a little bit unique. You know? So if you look for something like that, that's something that you could definitely get. I personally would kind of gear more to like the feminine side, but again, it could also go like unisex, you know, unisex is unisex. So I mean, I don't know, any final thoughts
I
on it?
think my final thoughts are that it's not super feminine. It definitely has some strong scents of rose petal again, and that warm sugar smell. So most women would like that, but also I would suggest for some men to maybe smell it or try it out, because I don't necessarily deem it as a feminine scent. So I do believe if you were to smell it as a male, you would like it. But I think most women would like this smell. Keep in mind, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that it has like that dove scent. So it does have that fresh scent. So if you're looking for that fresh scent, but also with like a couple of different notes that you want to be picked up throughout the day, this is definitely the scent for you.
Well said, you know. So yeah, so there you have it, guys. You know, if you don't have red musk perfume oil, it's a very thick oil. You could see it's very thick, so you could use it for a long time. But you could always pick it up from Scenthack, $5.99. I'll personally ship it to you, including free shipping. So the links are below this video. You could just click on the link and you could get it from me as well. Or you could jump to the website Scenthack.com and you could find, you know, search the oil and you could find it as well. Also, if you are not subscribed, make sure you are subscribed. The subscribe button is right here below this video, either here or here. Make sure you are subscribed. That's the only way you get my new videos when they come out every week. You get my new videos sometimes with Nedra, you know, just some more of the unisex, and I mean, or sometimes with Nedra, you know, just to get also her own perspective and her own experiences with the fragrances as well. I do write a blog post that goes with this video. If you miss anything like the notes or anything you want to catch up on, you could I recommend you visit my website, Scenthack.com. I do visit my website, Scenthack.com, and that way you see that you can find a blog post of the notes and new developments, you know, because with the notes, once you spend time with it, sometimes new things come to you, and maybe I might not have, you know, kind of found out right before the video. So, I mean, by visiting the website, you get to, you know, catch up, like a summary of everything that I talked about in the video. I appreciate it if you leave your comments on the website. I definitely, you know, do get back to you. And, you know, I'm always available. I love perfume a lot. She's also very much into perfumes. Oils, you know, besides being an amazing person, you know, we both enjoy perfumes and perfume oils. So definitely leave your comments on the website or in the below this video, and we will get back to you. Like this video helped you out. Most importantly, make sure you have subscribed. You can follow me on social media, and you can catch up with me as well. You know, so for now, we're just gonna leave. You know, the sun is shining on our face. Look at how we are glowing right now. You know, but
it's so hot.
Yeah, it's been extremely hot. You know, it's gonna start raining soon, right? It says it's gonna rain the whole week.
Yeah.
So like next week, you know, but it's extremely hot. You see how I look like cocoa butter, shea butter. She look like, shea butter. You know, so anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, like this video, leave a comment below. Take care, and until next time.
All right. Bye. Yeah.